By request, this is the 35-inch Husky rolling toolbox. This is what I use and a lot of others use to transport the Biker Scout armor. Fits everything except for the bucket. So first thing I have is just a towel folded over itself, just for padding at the bottom. And then I have the boots in on the right side with the holster down here and facing up. And this is to give enough clearance for the tool tray that goes right in here. I also use these sneaker balls so that boots don't smell. In the tool tray, which comes with the box as well, I've got the microphone and the speaker, some deodorant, balaclava. I've got the chin cup in here right now. I've got a lock if I need to lock it up, permanent marker, blaster, business cards, and a bunch of Legion swag, coins, patches, and whatnot. And that just goes in these, sits on these two little lips here, and that gives enough clearance underneath for the holster so you don't crush it. And then I also use this renewable mini dehumidifier, so it just tells you if it's dry or wet, and when it's wet you just plug it in and it will dry out after a couple of hours. I just throw that in there as well just to keep the moisture down. And then I also have a towel that I just put over this stuff here, even though when this comes down that stuff in there is not going to go flying around. It's just to kind of keep it in place in itself. And on top of that, it's an extra towel if I need it, because it can get pretty hot. Next thing is I take chest armor. I just take the tank off, and I place these mostly together. So I've got the knee pads and the forearms, and then also the bicep armor. That all just fits in here along with the tank itself. And I'll usually put one of these in the tank, save a little bit of room that way. And then I have the belt rolled up in another towel, so that just sits nicely in there. I do the same thing with thermal detonator. And of course, we've got the flight suit folded up, all nice and neat. The vest, gloves, and the cummerbund and diaper. Now I've done this probably 20 different ways every time. I kind of put it back however it fits. I've never done it the same way twice. And then for the bucket, I've got a flight helmet bag, and it's got the shoulder strap so that you still have a hand free. This also has a nice little this also pops out, a little handle and some padding right here, so it's easy to roll.